It's a love thing. We'll see you later. And we are now exiting our fine financial institution, which was our first stop. And now we're on to the next stop on our wild adventure. And a quick stop to pick up some lunch. And now we are hitting the road. We are going to a different state. Well, our adventure just got more adventurous as we're driving to this other state to meet this person that we are planning on buying a car from. The social platforms that we have been communicating with this person on for the past few days are down. So Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, they're all down. That is supposedly they're all down due to a DNS error, and that's going to be largely thanks to President Obama nation of desolation giving all that away instead of keeping it under U.S. control. So we have the person's address. We are continuing on. We are running late and we have no way of telling that person. So we're just gonna show up at their house a half hour late and see what happens. So people who are addicted to social media, hope you're not having any heart attacks right now.
Withdrawals.
And we are stopped and getting gas. Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, all those things are still down. So I just did some sleuthing online and found that the person we're meeting does not have a landline phone. Well, neither do we, but I did find his current cell phone number. And yes, you can find that information for free. You don't have to fall for those scam sites or pay any money. It's not that hard to do. So we are now in text and telephone contact with the seller, and everything is going well. Who needs Facebook? Just found the text number from my online friend who we've been chatting together for at least a few years now, but it's always been on Facebook Messenger. And we're actually meeting in person later this month. So just in case Facebook Messenger ends up being down for a long time, I got her phone number and now we are texting. Well, we have a strange occurrence going on now. Of course, Facebook Messenger and all that's still down. It's been down for hours. And we've been using GPS on the phone to get to our location. And both of our phones are now just spontaneously rebooting. And we're on reboot number 2 so far. So, yeah, what an interesting day. We have reached our destination. My husband has taken a look at the car now. And yeah, both of our phones just spontaneously rebooted twice along the way down here. And I checked outages, and cell phone outages started spiking around 10:30 to 1 o'clock, started spiking up and are still spiking up. There are a lot of outages. So far, we still have service. We just had our phone spontaneously reboot twice for whatever reason. Because the phone's rebooted twice, he froze Messenger and Facebook apps on his phone so that they couldn't interact with his phone anymore. His phone has stopped rebooting. My phone, which still has those apps activated on it, is rebooting again. Check out the area that we're in out here in Missouri. Yes, that is the state that we are in right now. Wow, it's cool. My phone rebooted again, and then it went into a cycle of constantly rebooting, so we just removed the battery from that. I'm driving my car. My husband is currently driving the new car that we bought, our new car, new to us. It's a collector's car. And So his phone started rebooting, so we just pulled over at a gas station because now we both lost our GPS directions. So my phone remains with its battery out. My husband's phone, he put it into airplane mode, and he's hotspotting it into his work iPhone that he keeps with him, because that one's not rebooting. And he's going to use that to troubleshoot and see if that makes his phone stop rebooting. Meanwhile, we're in a very bad area of town. My daughter and I are just being looked at like we're prime rib steak by every male around here. And there was two guys in a car that was constantly going at me and trying to motion me over to their car. Yeah, not going there. I just ignored them. But it'll be good when we get out of here. Here my phone sits, battery ripped from its innards, so that doesn't constantly reboot anymore. So we have 3 phones with us, 2 are my husband's and mine, and then my husband has his on-call phone with him for work. And the on-call phone is on a different network, so it's using different towers. That phone is working, so we're using that for GPS. But yeah, both of our phones are currently now disabled because his phone and my phone keep rebooting. So something funky with the towers out here or something. So right now we're getting a dolly set up on the back of the car, and then we're going to go ahead and all be in the same car and tow the collector's car that we just bought back home to the state in which we live. I will be glad to get out of here. This is definitely a high crime area, so not fun here. Here are my illuminated legs. I have the light on and it is dark in here. So we are towing the collector's car that we got today, and we are currently joyfully exiting the very high crime cesspool area that we were in. I don't think I've ever been in such a dangerous feeling area before, so we're glad to be leaving that, and I'm going to be glad to not be looked at like an object again, so that'll be pretty nice. And we are going to get far away from this place, and then we're going to go get some supper, and then I'm going to put the battery back in my phone and see if it behaves and see if it was just the towers in this area. Hello there. That's amazing. What kind of owl is that? I hope the camera's picking that up. That's beautiful. I love you, Mr. Owl.
Please come back tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know what kind of owl that is by the sound. That is not a great owl. We'll have to look it up. I love it. Bose, the owl. Listen. Do you hear that? Yeah, can you find it? Yeah. Can you shine a light on it? Look for look for light shine.
Definitely. I think it's around
I
that
think it's
area.
in the further back trees.
Is that in our yard?
I think so.
Let's go to the backyard. We have an owl in the tree. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay. We can't let the dog out. She'll chase it away. There's an owl in the backyard. Don't let the dog out. It's amazing. I love it. Stay. Okay. I'll keep the light off.
Yeah.
Grab a flashlight from my bathroom counter, would you?